Aloha everyone, this is Max with Asian Geek Squad, and today we are answering your questions regarding the Samsung Gear Fit 2. Now, first things first, I wanted to announce the winner of the Gear Fit 2, our giveaway, and that is Paul DeCandia from Florissant, Missouri. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Sorry if I butchered your name. So we'll be contacting you via email and also Facebook. All right, and don't forget to check out our Twitter account because we are going to be announcing our latest giveaway, which is going to be the Pokemon Go Plus. All right. So the first questions a lot of you had was regarding battery life. We had Cleo Sids at BattleHas, at BAWIDQ1, and at AmoAya8 about the battery life. For me personally, it lasted 2 days, and that's on the normal settings, and it gave you an additional 8 hours. So for me, I work out about an hour a day because I went cycling, and also on the second day, so after 48 hours, make that the third day, then the start of the third day, I received this notification. And when you turn this on, you actually get additional battery life because it doesn't use as much display graphics and basically all of the sensors running. So I was able to get 2.5 days of battery life, and that's with normal use and an hour of workout every day. All right, let's move on to the next question. Okay, so at Timeless Trans 1 ask what's the best feature of the Samsung Gear Fit 2. To be honest, one of my favorite feature is the sleep function, where it actually tracks your sleeping, and it's actually quite interesting because you have watches that are 2 to 3 times more expensive, such as the Apple Watch, that doesn't do that. So you get a little bit more functionality in terms of, if that's important to you anyway, tracking your sleep. You might want to check out the Samsung Gear Fit 2. So next question is about compatibility. We have at Aki Naik and at MNZBuzz asking about compatibility for the Samsung Gear Fit 2. And the interesting thing is I actually don't even have this paired with a Samsung device. I have it paired with the BlackBerry Priv. Now pretty much for compatibility, all you'll need is a device running Android 4.4 and newer, and at least 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. So if you're running anything better than those specs, then you're good to go. And one thing to notice if you're gonna go ahead and use it on another phone is there's actually 3 apps you'll have to download, and I have them shown here for you guys. One is the Samsung Gear, which just allows you to sync with the phone, Gear Fit 2 plugin, and Samsung accessory device. So if you're thinking about buying this and it's on its way, you might want to download these 3 apps and just to get your phone ready for your Gear Fit 2. All right, next question. Okay, so we have a question from Dan Valentin. What impresses you the most on the Gear Fit 2? Personally, I think it's the Autostart. So if you just start running, the Gear Fit 2 will automatically detect that you're running. You don't have to go there and start pushing buttons and start your run and make sure you pick the right workout. You'll just run and it'll know that you're running, and it'll track your pace and your pulse as well. So that's probably the most impressive thing about the Gear Fit 2 that I really enjoy. Okay, so this question is from Dorothy Ho at Cash with Sale. About the Gear Fit 2, is it worth the money, or was the money burning a hole in your pocket? Well, the Gear Fit 2 is worth it. You should buy it if you're looking for a fitness band around this price point. Or was the money burning a hole in your pocket? Well, actually, I got this one for free for those of you who pre-ordered the Note 4 and checked out my video, pre-ordered the Note 4. You actually got to choose from a Samsung Gear Fit 2 or a Samsung 256 gigabyte micro SD card, and I pre-ordered 2 phones. You get 2 gifts. So we have Peter Ho asking us about the Samsung Gear Fit 2. How is it as a wristwatch? To be honest, I like the weight of it. Other watches out there are kind of heavier, such as the Apple Watch 2. And this one is pretty darn cool as a watch, and you can actually switch up the faces on it if you're concerned about checking time often. So you would just go to your application, pick watch faces, and you can pretty much have a big old clock instead of additional data if you would prefer to have the time displayed on there prominently on your device. Okay, Rohan asks, does Gear Fit 2 support music player? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Now, there's a couple of different options you have. You have the traditional music player, which is built into the device, and you can also sync with Spotify. Now, the device has 4 gigabytes, so you can actually store up to 500 songs on this device. So that's a pretty cool feature. Okay, we have a question here from Lucky Tone LG. How resistant is the Fit 2 to moisture like sweat? I'll show you guys a couple of pictures here, and I sweat a lot, particularly here in Hawaii where it's about 85 degrees, and that's about 27 degrees for the Celsius people out there, and it's always humid. So when you're on a workout, you're running, you're cycling, you will sweat profusely. And I can tell you, this band works really well. Don't worry, for the winter, I have already cleaned it with alcohol. No, no residue sweat for you. So you won't have a problem with moisture or sweat. And it's actually certified IP68, so you can go swimming with this device up to 5 meters for 30 minutes. So you don't have to worry about those types of waterproofing with this device. All right, well, I think that sums up all of our questions. I'm sorry for the quality of this video. We're recording kind of late and the lighting isn't as good. Excuses. But thank you guys for all of your support and for all of your questions. And don't forget to stay tuned for our next giveaway and hashtag AskAGS. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all of your support. Aloha.